Okay, today is Shadowheart's big reveal and a relatively stress-free battle in the lower parts of the Temple of Shar. So, short but sweet, and we talked to the Mirror of Loss and just straight chilling, honestly. We also have a lot of money. Okay, so hope you have a nice day, and like and subscribe if you like this video. Bye. Okay, it feels like a real summer day today. I like that a lot. Time for Shadowheart's Moment in the Sun. Maybe I'll get another ultimate weapon. Maybe she'll get her fourth legendary melee weapon. The Dream. The absolute dream. Got my iced coffee. Which I'm sorry to add. It's not just cream and it's not just cream and espresso and a bit of vanilla now. I've added some milk to give it more volume. Because I felt like half this cup was like a little too small. I have a lot of white t-shirts now. I'm paranoid about dropping coffee on them all the time. I've already ruined one. Sometimes it's a relief to ruin a white t-shirt because it's nice to have some grade B t-shirts as opposed to like grade A t-shirts. And then I got a couple of grade C t-shirts, which are literally shredded and or bordering on mesh lingerie for how see-through they are. As I was saying earlier, when I was playing PUBG, um, I went to the sauna today, and it's so much hotter now. I feel like within 10 minutes, I'm like, okay, time to call it. When before that'd be 20. And oh yeah, if I wanted to be a dork here, I would long rest again to get Hero's Feast, but I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I should. We'll see. Maybe there's some fights in here before the main fight. I have a funny feeling there isn't, but it's all good. Because I wanted, for her, I was reading about this a little bit, and like area control, aka like blade barrier. I have insect plague, but I know her thing isn't working. I've already used this, right? Where is it? I've already used this.
This way.
Okay, so what I learned is that if you do Hero's Feast and then remove Hero's Feast from her bars, everyone loses the buff. It sucks. Okay, just to review, we are now a Oathbreaker Paladin. So, the one thing I actually was going to look at, this is crazy. Where am I, where are my channel oath charges are control undead. Control undead. And spiteful suffering. This is crazy. This arch works for everybody. The problem is the other one was Vow of Enmity, which is advantage on attack rolls for 10 turns. This is 3 turns, but damage, and it works for everybody. It's probably arguably better. Whereas this is pretty specific. So the other thing I was going to look at is now that we're in this spot, Death Domain Cleric. Like, is this something that I want to change into now that I have... Should I double down? Necromancy cantrips that only target one creature can target an additional creature. I don't think we have any more of like the undead type things, so for being a light cleric feels less necessary than it was earlier. Bone chill, bursting sinew, toll the dead, false life, ray of sickness, touch of death. When you hit a creature melee attack, you can do extra necrotic damage. Blindness, ray, enfeeblement, animate dead, vampiric touch. Damage you deal ignores resistance to necrotic. That's kind of insane. Blight, Death Ward. I never used Death Ward once. Divine Strike. Once per turn deal. So you really become like a melee cleric. Domain spells, Cloud Kill, Contagion. I mean, it's okay. You have Animate Dead. That's not even that special. So it's basically just like additional necrotic damage on your melee attacks. You become more of like a... you become more of a melee cleric, which is okay, I guess. What's War like? Heavy armor, martial art. Radiance of Dawn is a 6 spell. Warding Flare feels like the best thing possible. Level 8 potent spell casting, and then Destructive Wave and Flame Strike. Maybe it's okay the way it is now. I actually do feel like this is like the best cleric. Anyway, Let's go inside here, see what happens. The habits of the patriarchs. Don't masturbate? Okay, got it.
Let's see what this does.
Patriarchs are up in the upper city whacking off. Got it. What's going on here? Where'd this person go? That was weird.
You seek to be unburdened, yes? The mapping of the heart can reveal the way. Yet, there is another here whose need is great.
That voice. Allow me.
Astarion looks so much worse now with his epic gear. I need Astarion approval. I want him to be, want us to be buddies. I wonder how I'll change my gameplay now.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I lost. No. Had taken from me. My family. My life. I want it all back.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not understand that? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it. At any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior of It's you.
Give me the honor of my name. In full.
I can't. My memories.
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name.
Mother Superior. Lyconia Devere.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good.
She looks so tentative over there.
You have much to answer for.
An astral projection. Clever girl.
Clever girl.
She's not taking any chances. We shouldn't either.
Clever girl. I don't strictly feel the need to break down those walls right now. This angle's weird. Here you go. The unburdening. The volume describes the full process of unburdening in exact detail. Valuable targets are identified from those who seek out the services of the House of Grief. If they're willing to pay, they proceed to the mapping of the heart, where the Inquirer of Grief will question them while truly probing their thoughts for anything that can be used to the Lady of Loss. Following this, targets are ushered downwards to stand before the Mirror of Loss. Given the correct prompts by the Inquirer of Grief, the Mirror of Loss was in the Shar Temple in Act... It was 2, right? Yeah. Given the correct prompts by the Inquirer of Grief, the target will surrender memories to the mirror for the benefit of all Lady Shar's children. In the same stroke, the mirror can remove memories of what they've seen in the cloister, as well as whatever they believe to be the source of troubles. Then they can be turned loose, blissfully ignorant of the suffering they made. Okay.
Onward in her name.
What are the,
I remember this place now.
I still think this is the best weapon. Obviously just from damage, but also just like that is maybe this is better here. Moonbeam and Moon Mode, what do these do? I think these kind of suck. Whatever. I think this is probably better. The other one's good because it gives you Sunbeam, which is a level 6 spell. It's cracked. Oh, hello, Sentry. Friedrich.
going. The Mother Superior is expecting you.
His voice does not sound very halfling-esque. We're doing this whole thing again. A third run through an area like this. This is where the fight is, like, instantly. Maybe I should give her that elixir to give her a level 6 spell back. I probably have a lot of those, right? I only have 2 of these. They're hard to find. I have such bad rings. The whole game, it feels like. So much dye. Okay, so do I want to use a potion of angelic slumber here to give her level 6 spell slot back? I can just long rest again. This doesn't really stop me from doing it. This kind of seems like a punk ass move. Why do I still have the 10k gold? What happened here? I got 2300 and he didn't even take the gold back, you idiot. What happened? That's such a bug. I have so much money now. Oh my god, I have 33,000. The best you can do is a level 4 spell slot. I'm gonna do an elixir of Cloud Giant here. You guys want something? Elixir of Viciousness, maybe? Would anyone like an elixir of Viciousness? Anything? No? I have 2 of them. How many of these can I make? A bunch. Nice. I'll make 2 of the universal resistance one. Guileful movement. Bloodlust. Battle Mage's power. I'll make 1 of those. Interesting. Crazy. Okay. A couple of visions just for the boys. And what about you, my dear? What would you like? No, none of these seem terribly necessary, having not known what this does. So boys, you guys can take a little slug here if you'd like. Where'd they go? He's always got these holes in his inventory. Huh? Yeah. I should actually give that to the main character because crits are so dependent on what he does. So I can go.
Let's get going.
If I talk to them, I can't talk to them. If I go over there, they're probably not gonna let me.
Don't test me.
Okay. So there's nowhere he can really go. Let's try to turn some of these off and see if I can hide here.
You shall have no fear of death. There is no fear. The fear of failing the Night Singer. Lady Shah watches our every step.
Very, very.
Lady Shah's
Alright, see what happens.
But how shall
It's not gonna work, he's not gonna hide, but we can try.
they already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shah, how she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves.
Using the
I am
Saluna
very
spear?
glad you decided to
She looks so
return.
weird looking.
A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shah's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact.
What did I say?
And I can at least make this quick.
I blacked out. What did I say?
I don't answer to you. Not anymore.
Oh.
I'm here for my family.
Have you done this part before? You're getting in trouble.
You did. And it's not going to be quick.
Oh, my girl. I love it.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it.
This is like her companion quest finale.
And you squandered it.
So, and in interesting news, yesterday I did the Asterion final quest. Did you do that? I forget if you used Asterion or not when you played. You did, right? Did you do his final quest? Where you fight his, like, vampire lord? So you get, you didn't finish it? Alright. You get, like, a big choice at the very end of it, if you do it a certain way. And the consequences of that choice was that I broke my paladin oath yesterday. So we are now a dark paladin. I'm doing a real heel turn at the end. I'm pretty happy with it. The whole game I was just waiting for the moment where it was just going to happen, not off some sort of unlucky dice roll, but by me going like, okay, here we go. Yeah. So now I could do a heel turn now. The options are available to me. It is pretty cool to break it for the finale and also like that. Yeah, I mean, I wanted Asterion to have what he wanted, you know what I mean? But it just, you know, maybe it caused a couple of deaths. I don't want to get into numbers or stats. Maybe the premise of him becoming a vamp. I don't want to get into the spoilers or any details, but it's just like there was a statistical anomaly. Maybe the Paladin Oath didn't approve of that. I'm not here to, you know, litigate. I like just kind of letting them have their thing here. Minor, just a minor one.
Surrender this one to me now, and you can consider Lady Shah's forces your allies in the battles to come.
You want me to give up my lover, who I have a streak of abstinence with? Never.
As you like. Lilala,
This is it.
for Shah!
We just instantly get into a fight? That didn't take long. Okay, so I recall this being what most people say is like this is a one heck of a fight. There's like 50 dudes. It's a whole room of dudes. Okay, let's see what her moves are. This person says temporarily hostile. Why? Is everyone else fully hostile? Okay, so duly noted. Keep that person alive. I remember this fight taking me so many opportunities. There's so many dudes. So let's see what her legendary abilities are. Cannot harm, Sanctuary. Let's examine. Shield of Faith, Sanctuary. Whenever you take radiant damage, reflected back attacker as twofold as force. Okay, good to know. This is not good for my paladin. Veil of Shar. Nightbringer's Beloved. So she's a cleric as well. Legendary action. After an ally is struck, Viconia can apply Sanctuary of Loss to them, shielding them from further attacks. Legendary action Heart Wrench can rend a target with a psychic barrage, dealing 10 to 120 damage after she or an ally is struck by a heart form mapped creature. What the hell does that mean? Once per round, she can spend a legendary action to Heart Wrench a heart form map creature after it strikes her or her allies. So if someone is Heart Wrench, they can't attack? If she ends her turn in darkness, she receives Sanctuary of Loss. Okay, so I think the move here is you keep daylight on her and do a bunch of AoE damage. She has so many things, so you have to keep her dark, basically. You have to keep her out of the dark. Do I still have daylight in this guy? Let your darkest emotions burst forward as a menacing pulse to frighten nearby enemies. So this is my third one. So these are my 3, right? These are my 3 Channel Oath charges. It's big range. But I only have 1 Channel Oath charge, so obviously it's almost always Spiteful Suffering. Okay, so you are in this tiny little bit of darkness here. I think it's just time for an invisibility potion, just to make sure he doesn't get caught. If he gets caught, then all this extra is not worth it. Where's your invisibility potions? There you go. Split item, send 4 of them to Asterion. Okay.
I'm just waiting.
Where'd that go? Okay. So let's try to get some dudes out of here. Who seems like an egregious person I should take out? Oh, he's taken out. That person looks like a mage. I'll get him. Come on, hurry. You should probably go the other way. It's a mistake. Okay, get this person. Hold on. Can you do turn-based mode? Let's get a nice poison here. Purple Malice. What are your poisons, sir? Okay, you're on the right thing. Purple Poison. Purple Ward Toxin. And give this person the business. Hold on, I can also do this, right? Why can't I do these? Oh, I've already done a bonus action? Okay. You can only do that in combat? Okay. No, just do this. Get the business here. Good crit, good crit. Alright, we're in combat. Viconia Devere casts Sanctuary of Loss on Sharon, Fideli, and Gloom Mass. That's fine. Okay. He's now blinded. That's not great. How long is he blinded for? He's just blinded in this zone? Okay. So let's go over here. And hit somebody else. Who else can I hit? These guys look armored. She does not. I can't get over there. So just get this guy instead. Or this person? This person looks... What's he got there? A sword. He looks really squishy. This guy looks squishy.
A better position.
Yeah. Good. Am I happy? No. Give this guy a little bite. Kind of excessive. Just kill them for now. Job. And we're now invisible. Yes, the Assassin Classic. Okay, so what is my play here? Shadowheart goes after Viconia Devere. Okay, let's jump into the mix here. This person looks like a mage. These people look like casters. Maybe not this guy. These guys kind of look like casters, right? Whee! Alright, give this guy the business. Maybe I should use Giant Form instead. Maybe we should use haste into giant form? Where's haste? I don't have haste anymore? Fuck. Can I have haste on this thing? No, haste. I no longer have haste. Interesting. That's a rough one to lose. Okay, so now I basically have to focus on... Let's drop some ghouls. That's my turn? Well, could be worse. I'm gonna get in this guy's face. Who else does have a ghoul near them? Go over here. Maybe I can get close to some of these guys? No, I don't have much movement left. He's so slow. Alright, whatever. So Asterion's here again, but his turn's over. So what does she do? She casts Blight on Shadowheart. Blight hits really hard. Do I want to use Counterspell on this? Let's not do it. 44 is not great. Okay, Shadowheart's turn is now. Now we try to nuke people. He's looking for Asterion. Okay, Blade Ward healed over 2. I think now we use Insect Plague on this whole group of people. And then I'm just gonna use a potion. Where are the good potions at?
So much for peace.
Let's end this.
Okay, 60 is good. So now let's get right to the outside of the Insect Plague and see what happens. What's happening here? All right, ghouls, get them. That's what we're doing. We're dashing around to not do anything? Okay, yeah. Why am I in this mode? There we go. You can see him, interesting. Did I hit him with these? Did I hit him with the I hit him with the Insect Plague. Damn, I hit my own dude, I'm an idiot. I should not use Charm here, because I don't think this person's gonna attack again. Damn, that was stupid. I didn't realize that was him. Or I was just kind of baited by his own invisibility. What are you doing? Get this guy. Do you have a... Whoa! That was actually pretty good. Yeah, sure. Hellish Rebuke. Sure, why not? I think I should actually use my opportunity attack a little more. But that's okay. It's okay for Overwhelming Grief. What does this do? I don't care. It's fine. So I need some light. So Shadowheart next time does daylight. I can't believe I hit him with Insect Plague. That's so troll. Yeah, come inside the Insect Plague, stupid. Where'd he go? He was over there. No one cares about Bone Chill. This is a big necrotic focus here. If I have to do this again. Okay, now let's get some kills here. I think I should be focusing the boss. Whoa. Whoa, he just crit him for 100. Whoa.
Lady Shah's will shall be done.
Oh yeah?
Shall fall.
I don't care. I need to use daylight on this. Or I'll use my Radiant Dawn thing to blast away the darkness. I think she can do that. But there's a lot of turns. There's like fucking 10 guys still to go here. Ugh. They're just using Shadow Step everywhere. This is the thing that people have. That's what the Shadow Monk has Shadow Step. Who's attacking? Oh yeah. Bro, what are we doing now? Okay, 2 darkness concentrations is fine. 3 darkness concentrations. I don't know what that does, but I think I take damage now because of the Call of the Dark Lady. I need to make sure we shed some light in the situation, which I guess... So I guess the light cleric is fine here. It's a nice counter.
Lady Shah's will shall be done. Her foes shall perish.
What are we doing? He's taking so much damage. Okay, nice. What's the concentration? Insect Plague, right. Okay, he's getting swarmed. Help a brother out. Okay, do I have any fat AoEs? I can frighten like 8 people here. That's gotta be good, right? 9%? Maybe that's not good. It only works on 1 person. Maybe this is low because of 90% disadvantage. Still 90%. Should I use Dreadful Aspect here? I think the percentage is very low. Probably because I'm blinded. Okay. Let's see what happens. I don't have Misty Step anymore either. Holy shit, this kind of sucks. Or maybe I just haven't gotten used to it yet. So where's Viconia Devere? There. What makes her scary? She's level 12. Dreadful Aspect, let's see it. Well, that worked on every single person? What? That's crazy. Okay, and then Howl of the Dead. Rawr! That was pretty sick. Alright, fellas, bring it on. I'm just gonna stand here. If I leave here, I'm gonna get attacked, so I'll just stand here. Asterion is back. Is she Sanctuary? Cannot harm Sanctuary. Okay. Okay, let's disengage. Can I get out of the... I don't know if I can get out of the dark, but I can at least get out of the insect plague. Yeah, man, the estimations about whether you can get out of something or not is so wrong. What do you mean? What do you mean path is interrupted? The dark? What is... This makes no sense. I can just use a fire arrow, right? A lightning arrow and just do this? This is so stupid. What is this? God.
Radio, no.
I'm gonna reset. Alright, what do you got, Viconia?
Fighting is futile.
Can you do anything?
The darkness awaits you.
Okay, let's do Daylight or Radiance of the Dawn. Let's do Radiance of the Dawn here. So good. Wait. How did I lose... How did I lose Insect Plague? Oh, the force damage from Radiate. That's so stupid. Okay, my bad. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, gotta heal again. One of the few things I had to remember. Do you have a second attack there, bud? Most of these guys seem to be spellcasters. But darkness is the main thing. What am I doing here? Ow. He's in trouble. They saw him. Interesting. Okay, you gotta start cleaning some dudes up here. I think I'm gonna help him.
Might will prevail.
If I get the Accursed Spectre, we're in good shape here. You pretty much want to use Booming Blade every turn. It's unfortunate that didn't work. Okay, I think this is... Now we're getting kind of run over a little bit. now. This is the person I don't want to kill. Okay, so my main character is the only person who's really at risk of health here because there's like 8 guys on him. So if he gets low, I think I just nuke the whole area with like Flame Strike or something. And he just holds on as best he can.
I need to hold on.
That's very good.
For the Lady of Lost.
Darkness shall triumph.
They're all frightened.
Too much to bear.
Okay. I can do one hell of a cleave here. Can I get all 3? Seemingly not. Why? What's my play here? I think I just try to tank this up, honestly. I should have maybe just healed with a potion to keep tanking. We'll see. What's wrong with me? Bone chill, disadvantage of if undead has advantage. Okay, I'm gonna bite. And then into a big attack here.
Keep them guessing.
Okay, what happens next? So she's hard form. So this means that I can't... Okay, this means that I can't hit her now? Is that how this works? To end this effect, the creature must deny its wayward heart by acquisition to Shar and aiding Vaconia in combat. So now I just basically can't do anything with her anymore. Let's do a ray of sunlight directly on me. This is crazy. Why can't I just cast it? Are you stupid? Just use it. How? Just do it. Is it concentration? No. Bro, just cast the fucking spell. This is so stupid. It's unbelievable. What did I just take that shot for? Look, this is so flawed. Here. This game is really bad. Cast the spell, dipshit? What is going on here? It's so stupid. This is gonna hurt me, I think. Okay, that was good. And then drink another potion. Where's Vaconia? Okay, we probably should be focusing the boss here. Oh my god. I used my reaction for a 50% chance that didn't work. Okay, so now we're in a little bit of trouble. I really need to start getting these guys out of here, and primarily Vaconia. But I can't do it with her. So I think the boys have to get in here now. Maybe I try to kill this guy. So why? Oh, I use my reaction so I can't get the Accursed Spectre. Very stupid. So many things to remember in terms of reactions. I'm just like, usually I'm just like, okay, I'll do a reaction. Sounds fun. Doesn't work that way.
Making my move.
Okay, do you need to heal? No, you're good.
May darkness consume you.
Now it comes like the 10 dudes attacking me. Battle is such a shit show. This is where he's in trouble, because he can't heal. He's the only person with bone chill, right? He's fine. They're all blinded too. Maybe they're not. Okay. Ow. I think he's out. Okay.
Let's play.
Not great.
Quickly.
Lady Sharp guides me. You're
Okay,
in
this is not great. See, the spell just does not work. I have no more level 5 spots. Maybe I silence everyone on myself? I should try to heal my main character. If I do this, I take the big ass radiance dawn against myself, but it hits so many people, I think it's worth it. That was good. So I think Will and maybe Asteria. I'm down again. How's that possible? I could have sworn I healed him. I have no idea what's going on here, man. He's fully dead? Okay, that's not great. I kind of put him in the midst of things too much there. I think the rest of my guys can maybe do this. Depends how tricky Voconia is. Does she still have the Heartsworn thing? Wayward Heart, yeah. The Bone Chill was not helpful, but I'm glad I didn't waste lay on hands into Bone Chill. Not sure there's enough, to be honest. So this fight just seems to be like a massive AoE fight, if you want to do it properly. Because it's like a million pests. And the problem is the only person who got in trouble is the guy who got isolated. I have a funny feeling Will can kind of like carry this. person's dead. That was the person who's temporarily hostile. Maybe not the best person to kill. Can't do anything about it. I'm going to channel divinity charges, so to get AoE on Shadowheart's a bit harder.
To the death.
Damn.
Be quick.
Nice. Time to will. Prone. I don't really have any more good AoE, but we're also in pretty good shape right now. What does this do? Let me read what the Wayward Heart thing has to say. It's just, she can do something called Heart Wrench. So the heart form mapped creature. No one seems to be heart form mapped. I gotta just keep doing fat AoE. I guess that's Fireball or Wall of Fire here. Asterion's there. This guy's over here. Will's knocked down. Does anyone have Bone Chill currently? Asterion has Bone Chill. What's my play here? Moonbeam? Moonbeam will strike her back. Divine Intervention is cool. Okay, good. This doesn't heal Asterion, so it's not really worth it. Just give yourself another drink. She's like basically just tanking. If I move around, I get attack of opportunity. Can I move a little closer? Oh. Okay, well there's a lot of dudes coming on my way. Ow. Do a lot of damage there. Wow. Fucking wrecked. Alright, this is not terribly hard. It's not done yet, though. Is he bone chilled? Yeah, okay. Don't I have like a necrotic healing melee move? Who's this guy? Okay, so it's not over yet. Be careful here. But a lot of these guys should get one tap by Will. As long as I can keep him healthy. Might not be doable. Nice, good job.
You're mine.
This person's dead? I still bone chilled? No, I'm gonna heal here.
To move.
$17 could be worse. Alright, well this is largely done. That's a concentration as well.
Battle favors the fearless.
He's so crazy.
Shall try.
Good old Sentinel.
Sounds like fun.
I'm a little sad the one person I didn't want to kill is dead. God, he's so crazy. Is this the elixir?
The blade will not bend.
Rip. Just the most ridiculous guy in the world. I should hit both of them.
Watch and learn.
Absolutely ridiculous. What's up, buddy? This guy is just so busted. It's unbelievable. So Viconi is...
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Okay, Viconi is here. Let's go res my main guy. What's going on here?
My faith will guide me. No time to waste.
Alright. Excellent sacrifice, my friend.
Mind never quiet.
It'll never be forgotten.
Keep it together.
Okay, that person was temporarily hostile, so I'm kind of sad they're dead. Cause she must be like the merchant or something. Does she have a bunch of stuff on her? No. Okay, well,
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I'm ready.
let's do a short rest
Welcome rest.
and then talk to Viconia de Vir. All right, lady, what do you got?
Start a conversation.
Finish it.
You came at a pretty good time. I don't know, we're good. Unless it's a spoiler you're worried about.
She still has answers I need.
This battle wasn't that hard. They're pretty low level. Even Viconia is level 11. And then you just basically AoE everybody. What are we saying here? Dialogue history. Finishes. Semi-slated turns right. She still has answers I need. Okay, make it quick. Go for it.
My parents. Where are they?
Oh yeah. He jumped into like 8 guys and was basically the tank for half the fight. Not that bad.
Where is the finesse?
Answer me!
They are right.
He was, you know,
through that
a willing patsy.
in the chamber of loss, where they have
Good.
been all along. You saw them many times, only we made you forget. But they didn't forget. They watched as we molded you. They watched.
Oh no. We were torturing our own parents? That's not good.
They bled, often at your hand. It may not be a happy reunion, but it will be a memorable one.
Such cruelty.
Why? Why me? Why all this effort?
Because we could.
Shah commanded me, and I obeyed.
So are you going to use Mithara now? And what class are you going to use her
I
as?
merely act as she wills me to. I had an enclave in Waterdeep, you know. Much grander than this. Shah ordered me to raise it. Kill all who followed me. Claim they betrayed me.
Are you sure you're not
When in fact,
schizophrenic?
I slew those who showed nothing but loyalty. Shah had me do that. And I did. To cover my tracks. To usher in you.
What are you talking about?
You became my mission. To take a child of Seluna's and turn her over to Lady Shard.
Because I could.
To show that all light fades and darkness will prevail in the end. All this.
Those are all like the racial bonuses, you mean?
To what the Dark Lady needed you to be. The planning, the training, those deaths in Waterdeep. It was all to groom
Nice.
you to replace me.
That's a smart thing to
on
think
the
about.
right-hand side. And still you threw it away.
I mean, if you had kept my memories, maybe I could have made a more informed decision. What do you want to do, Shadowheart?
I want to see my parents. And I don't care what happens to this one. She's been in my head long enough already.
If I was a Vengeance Paladin, this woman would get her decapitated,
I know
100%.
you'll choose well.
What are you doing? Come back and finish this yourself.
She has a cool eye color.
You owe me that.
A really deep... Did you see...
Mother.
I think you can see my reflection in her
Embrace
eyes.
loss.
That's crazy. I think I can see myself in her eyes there. Oh, a dagger? You're not going to use your big dog sword?
I draw near, my lady.
Time to be a paladin. Oh! Asterion loves it. Good for him. I think I let her free last time as a monk. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
What do you got, lady? Oh, yeah. Personal chest key. Baconia's priestess robe. It's kind of weirdly specific. What's this? Handmaiden's mace. I mean, it's not very good, is it? Vaconia's walking fortress. There we go. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use reaction, and then reflective shell and warding bot. All right, Shadowheart, you got a new shield, and you can take that mace. All right, so here's the thing. I want her fucking personal vault key. One thing that was really enjoyable at that battle was summoning the Necromancer of Fey ghosts and having to do a chain reaction of explosions. Who's this person? You were right, ma'am. What they ask of you as a novice to cloister is just my heart isn't hard enough to do these things. I had to run out last 10 days interrogation class to vomit, but now that I'm in, I don't see any way to get it again. I'm alive anyway. I don't know what to do yet. I'm going to send this letter to you. I'm scared, and the way the Mother Superior is looking at me, I think she knows it. Oh, how I should listen to you. You're Dimbird, though here they dub me Blue Nail. So I think the person I killed was the person who's supposed to be like your old friend who you have reminiscence with. But she was in the room, so what can you do? Exciting news. Owl Talon, the Mother Superior is approving for applied poisons and paralysis training. I'm so proud your little nightmare is going to be a certified venom specialist for the Dark Lady. They'll also qualify me to study the basics of sudden esophageal collapse. What fun. Jesus. Psycho. Alright. Well. We got a whole place to look after now. They have no loot on them. Okay, so... dormitory. It's over here. I'll go back to the interrogation place as well. The glories of the Night Singer. Let's do a little lore research here. Got a nice little song here. Armory. Nothing over here. Dormitory. Let's see if this is the Chamber of Loss. Threshold of Loss. That's where the mom is. Okay, I'll do this last. Are you using tadpoles on most people? Opulent chest. It's locked, okay. Baldur founds a city. This text reads the subject on Baldur. I saw if I've read this so far. Crimes in the Moon Maiden by an Anti-Lunar League. Woe unto any who throws a lot in with Selûne. 4 ways she has of pulling the wolves over her eye. First, she can make you think your husband is a werewolf and she's only forgotten to shave. She's always changing, making it difficult for slow painters to capture her likeness. Third, tides. Absolutely bugger the tides. Fourth, people keep associating the moon with femininity and frankly are fed up reading the same poetry over and over. It is all that celestial bent Selûne's fault. That's a weirdly sort of lighthearted little scroll. Someone was having a... Someone was feeling frivolous that day. The Quarta Sune. Okay, that's the Tantric book. Consolation of the Dark. All other so-called gods are liars and charlatans given to cheap tricks and easy answers. They seek to enthrall mortal hearts with promises that are beyond their ability to fulfill. Lady Shar does not do this. Her words are honest. Her gift is simple. Her embrace way to eternal darkness. The periods of nothingness. The end of all pain. It will come to us all. Ultimately, nothing else will matter. And it's the role of Lady Shar's children to hasten that entertaining among the ignorant. When we carry Lady Shar's holy work, we must inevitably cause pain and suffering. Yet it is only the real of the truth. What we do is out of kindness. Okay, let's find the key for this. Hold on, I gotta check that new. I gotta check this gear. Oh yeah. This does not appeal to me at all.
Looking ahead, how much farther can I go?
Okay, I think her friend is in here. That's the person I was thinking about. And then maybe that person was like a merchant or something? This one, some of my favorite things are favorable beginnings. This is really, really crazy for your main character. I got a lot of these ones for the main character for him to do like Force Tunnel and Repulsor, though honestly I never use them. And then I have a lot of these ones like Charm, Ability Drain, and Sonic Overload for Asterion, but I never use Sonic Overload. I've never used Stage Fright. So some of the ones I have I just don't use simply. And then Will and Shadowheart are abstinent.
A long way to go still.
So this is your
Let's see
friend.
what I can learn.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd
Which
ever
one?
lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Her voice is weird.
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Shar condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shar.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shar.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
Sorry, I missed all that. What were they talking about? Okay.
Let's get on with it.
I'll look around here, then I'll talk to this person. Nocturne's journal. I'm Nocturne. I think it's her I see when I look in the mirror. I can't remember the last time someone called me with the wrong name. Shadowheart has been swift to gently correct slips of the tongue, and even swifter in challenging those who'd use my forsworn name in malice. I'm lucky to have her as a friend. They took Shadowheart's memories again more than they took before, but I know what to do. I know she'll be frightened and that she won't remember much, not even me. I can take her to our hideaway and remind her of herself. I'm getting better at it each time. I love seeing that look in her eyes when she finally remembers me. Why must the Mother Superior do this to her? Why must she grind her under her heel like she does no other? They are grooming her for a mission. We'll soon take her away her memories again. I need to see her again while she still remembers me. I need to tell her to stay safe and that I'll see her again. It's been days and no word. Shadowheart and the others could be alive or dead. Even the Mother Superior does not seem to know. I'm sick with worry. I can't even bear to write anymore.
Walk in death.
Interrogation log. So, it's one of these.
Get Githyanki.
Okay. Service of the Night.
Part of the Sharan's preparations to seize the astral prison, no doubt.
It's been years since Waterdeep since Suldan SLR. I love that name. Suldan SLR has such an amazing flow to it. At last the trail has gone cold enough that I may recommend Lady Shar's holy work. It is true that secrecy is the greatest shield of all, yet the sacrifice in you for this new beginning has been steep. It better be proved to be worth it. Baldur's Gate. It feels strange to be back in this place, so familiar I cannot engage with it. I'm like a living ghost, hidden and watching. Time as rust passes like autumn storm. Lady Shar's church in Baldur's Gate grows steadily, and in secret under command, I have named it the Cloister of Somber Embrace, for the Night Singer's embrace is the final goal that we all crave. One day this place could even surpass what I created in Waterdeep, yet by then it may not be mine to command. Lady Shar tells me that there's another. I must pry from a foul salute and heritage and reshape to come darkness as champion. An audacious plan, but one that could cost me everything. I must stay resolute. I must find this child for Lady Shar. My spies have reported me. The child has been found. A girl with hair of sheerest black. She will soon come of age and be lost to the moon bitch forever. But our plan is in motion. Under a cloak of darkness, the girl shall be ours. Shar headwear, jewelry box.
Jewels.
Oh, I got the key. Nice.
Why do I remember these of all things? A gift from Suldan Nessala, Mother Superior said. Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
Okay. The one to the left is good at the beginning. Goes straight left when you bring up the tadpole brain. So do you mean transfuse health? Or shield of thralls? Or which one do you mean?
Can't afford to stay idle. I'd better do the talking.
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much.
I
can
stabbed her in the
change
tummy.
so quickly.
Just that much, does she?
Everything is clear.
1,300? What? Oh, it's the purple worm toxin. Super expensive.
Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
Isn't that a song lyric?
There is work.
Alright, what else you got? Let's chat.
At least we can talk freely.
As much as I can remember, can you share anything with me from when we were young?
Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations.
Her voice is like weirdly artificial sounding. What happened to him?
She caught you with Nibbles. That was his name. Forced you to get rid of him. In front of everyone as an example. You always loved animals, but you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure.
I don't suppose there's any pleasant memories you could share?
Well, you know that little scar on your elbow?
Go on. Go
I was
on.
there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night, and from then on they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less.
We weren't punished for fighting?
Not at all. If anything, they seemed pleased your training was paying off. I never saw the Mother Superior smile very often, but she did then. I think she was proud of you. As for the scar, that was from a collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Budug. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back.
Anything else?
Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read, do each other's hair.
It's my hair. That was you.
The plait and fringe? Yes.
Plait,
Your
not plate?
instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased. I like the new look as well, though. You always did like a dramatic touch.
You mentioned a hideout somewhere. Where?
Hidden at the back of the storage area. Luckily enough, as quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there. It should be, well, if not how you remember it, exactly as you left it.
Are you just gonna remain here? There's no need. Viconia's gone.
Remains to be seen. This place is all I've ever known. In time, perhaps I'll venture out there, see what I've been missing. But for now, old habits die hard.
Okay. The back of the quartermaster area, she said? I guess that's the armory.
No time to waste.
So I'll go to the armory over here, and then I'll go to the other 2 interrogation rooms on the way back, and then go talk to her parents. Last time I played the game, I used exclusively Gale, Shadowheart, and Karlach, and then this time I exclusively used Asterion, Shadowheart, and Will. If I played honor mode, I think I would be open to switching things in and out a little bit. Next, if I do honor mode again and try to succeed on it this time, I would maybe switch in and out. Like, undeniably, paladins and clerics are insane in Act 2, particularly. But I don't know. It's kind of just complicated. I'd rather like learn other people more intimately than switch in and out a lot.
Have to keep going.
There's nothing really here. All right, Shadowheart.
What am I to do?
Time to find your base.
No mercy.
Okay, let's do it. Keep going. You're almost there. Nice.
Got to keep
moving. Somewhere only we know.
Strange. I don't remember it, but it's comforting to be here.
This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? What do night orcans make? This is sick. They heap precious pelf upon the altars of or nothing. The door wants gold, trinkets, baubles of mammon. They heap precious pelf upon the altars of or nothing. The door wants gold, trinkets, baubles of mammon. Okay. She's going to make me look in the mirror again. She's going to take my memories. I do not want to forget who I am. I like flowers. I like animals. My name is...
I think I wrote this. It speaks of a mirror that steals memories. Is that how they did this to me?
I was doing some reading. Apparently I need to, like... To even get a sex scene with her, I have to, like... I have to, at some point, establish that she can't swim. But I never had that happen to me. So I think I might have missed that as well. Unless there's something coming up with her parents.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Hardly a challenge.
Yeah, I don't want to do all the quests for each time I play. It's cool, though. I understand it. Already, my second run has been just almost as thorough as my first run. It's sort of exhausting. It's like I'm incapable of playing this game without spending like 130 hours on it.
Not as bad as it could have.
I tried to teach myself to loot less. Interrogation in 3 levels. Emotional, physical, and lethal. Okay.
Dream in red.
There's no time to
Alright, so we'll see
waste.
Mama. See how dark this gets.
Have to keep pushing.
Stone
Worth a
inscription.
try.
Treasured in light, lost in dark. I know what they were saying is that you got to put a bunch of money in here. Treasured in light, lost in dark.
What to do?
But there's not like a... It's kind of hard to put money on this thing. Alright.
One day I'll catch a break.
6 black diamonds did it?
What's next? This way. Better get to it.
No, I've been keeping those for some reason. I mean, like, having done the Karlach and the Gale stuff and everything, I just find I didn't really give a shit this time. It just kind of felt like a waste of time. But, however, the first time I played, I even did the Origin Quest, or I even did these areas. I did the House of Grief and Cazador's Palace. I did Cazador's Palace and Ansor without using Asterion or Will, and it definitely is, like, especially Cazador without Asterion is, like, what am I doing here?
I see them. I see my parents. What's been done to them?
Okay, let's get into the hardcore music here. Father!
Better do the talking.
He's here alone, interesting. There.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
Elf father, human mother.
No, there is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jen. Our little girl.
True, Shadowheart's not a real name.
Grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
They're still scarred and messed up, aren't they? I don't know how the Blade Singer works that well. It's hard to say. The mysterious Sharon wound finally gets an origin story.
It is not over.
Oh damn! Big reveal.
See, it matters not if you raise this place, if you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you try to step away from me, every time you try to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper.
She's like a pawn.
If you had
An avatar.
obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them.
Ignore her, Shadowheart. She's trying to spike your victory. We should leave. You're a monster, not a goddess. Ignore her, Shadowheart. She's trying to spike your victory. We should leave is kind of soft. The first one I don't really care about. She is a goddess.
Victory. Your victory is but a guttering candle in the dark. Temporary. Inconsequential.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you.
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past.
The ultimate parental sacrifice?
And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief,
I wonder if you get to see Selûne.
fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
This is kind of like Will's, giving up his father for his own destiny.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
All right, Mama, what are you gonna do?
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize.
Does she have to stab her own
After all
parents?
Your mother and I have endured.
I don't like that.
See you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
Talk to your mother and father. See what they wish. You have to choose Shadowheart, free your parents, or rid yourself of Shar's curse. All three of these things are essentially the same. This doesn't feel that important. Back to what you said about what group composition would you put around a Bladesinger Gale. I think ultimately there's two different ways to look at party composition. There's there's the shield or there's the blade. You know what I mean? Do you have 4 party members, each with their own specific niche, where they all fulfill an entire quadrant of utility, whether that's damage or healing or crowd and control or something? Or do you fashion 4 people toward one specific goal, like to rapidly kill one person or to bust down a whole thing, or to be like 4 melee characters? My group with the Hexblade Warlock, to some degree Asterion, but the Paladin and Cleric, is sort of like, in League of Legends terms, what they call a death ball, where you group together and you get a lot of synergies and benefits in that way with Sentinel and Spirit Guardians and ways that they benefit each other, like the aura that the Paladin has. I think ultimately there's like 2 different ways to look at how you do party crafting in a game like this. In a game where you have 3 or 4 people, if you have 3, it's usually like melee ranged healer. But there's basically 2 different ways you can go about it, I think. She wants you to kill your parents, her idea of a parting gift. You have to choose Shadowheart, free your parents or rid yourself of Shar's curse.
No, I can't. I came here for them.
And you did. You found us.
I like this guy.
All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was, and still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
Yeah. There's never really a right answer.
You again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
I like that name. It's very pretty.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Seluna's faithful.
I wonder if we'll see Seluna after this.
Now that can be
That'd be cool.
righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen.
Silver instead of dark?
I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
What are those? What are we talking about? Her shoes?
Moon moons.
Oh.
They bring Seluna's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need.
Best is more about your execution rather than your construction. Do you know what I mean?
My parents are watching over me.
You could make a best party and then do the job badly.
Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here. I don't know where home is anymore. But it's not here.
No time to rest.
Oh, they turn into moon modes. That's actually that's quite nice. I like that. I like that.
My
Yeah.
parents. I saw them. Spoke to them. And let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
All right. Let's go see what the Mirror of Loss is to say. This is so cool. Look at this. Beautiful. I gotta say I'm a little bit underwhelmed with the Oathbreaker move set so far. I feel like the Vengeance one was a little better. I can always go back to Vengeance. We'll see.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror. One used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
Why would I want to do this? Why would I give this fuck-ass mirror some of my memories? Instead I'm gonna fail a roll. That's always fun. 25. Never mind. Okay, I gotta do Fox's Cunning and try to get a 20 here. Sometimes it comes together.
You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty. The mirror's emptiness seems to draw you into a
Why did I do this?
stupefying embrace. Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself.
Why did I do this?
But what?
Why did I do this? This is intelligence. Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, deception. Or the Thyan Tome. The Thyan Tome gives me the ghost summons, and I have that saving throw thing. I'll part with the forbidden knowledge of the Thyan Tome. I don't care about that much. Although that Tharkia Codex is pretty sick. I hope they still have that. I could give them my intelligence. It doesn't do anything for me at all. There's a cleric spell to remove the negative effect.
Something precious was surrendered. Already.
Why did I do this? Should I do this with Shadowheart as well?
But you feel its loss all the same. Still though, for whatever was lost, something new shall be gained.
What am I getting myself into?
Of something ancient and unknowable. It has taken notice of you. It seems to be intrigued by you. Where once the mirror showed nothing, there is now something.
Oh, I can do a buff.
Experiences, skills, all prized from the minds of others, and now offered to you
Right.
to choose
Okay.
from.
Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Alright, strength. Claim memories of strength from a long dead general who marched under the banner of Vanquished Kingdom.
On either side, your ranks start to buckle
Sure, why
under
not?
the enemy onslaught.
So I can do this with all three people?
You unleash a battle cry and push back, rallying the troops. The memory fades away, yet you feel its influence linger in your body.
So it's a 1-for-1? It doesn't really matter that much.
It seems to turn dormant. Its hunger is sated.
My strength is 21 now. That's sick. Just at the cost of the necromancy of Thay, the profane necromancy. I'm gonna just assume that I got lucky with that roll and not have to worry about it again. Actually, maybe I could maybe pull this off with Will. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna take my W and get out of here with it. Okay, so what has Shadowheart gained? She gained a legendary shield. It's so funny that the person with like the least valuable like in some ways, like it's funny how the person who gets the least from melee weapons had legendaries like just the whole time. Psychic is doubled because of the thing. Do I have anything from this? She's so many legendaries. Just helm and 2 weapons. And the moon lantern doesn't matter. Now that I have so much money, I might just do the buffs. I might do the permanent wisdom, the permanent temple buffs as well. It's another thing to do today. Baron Bormuel's will. This raggy sheet is the last will and testament of Baron Alice Bormuel, written in what looks like dried blood. It leaves all her worldly possessions to her beloved daughter, Voiba. Vibi? Is it Vibi because it's Phoebe? Well, what am I reading this for? Alright, well, that's it. Time to go look at the interrogation and infiltration rooms, and then we're out of here. That went pretty well. The Stormshore Tabernacle, you can spend money to pray to a god. And I think that gives you some sort of permanent benefit. I didn't do it early on because I didn't have that much money coming into Act 3. Like 5, 6k or something, 10k, I forget what it was, but I spent a lot of it. Oh, it's per day. I thought, but I think it costs like thousands though. It's the same amount of money as it takes to get you a merchant to fully thing. But do you only have to pay? Do you only have to pay once? And then offer the buff each time? It's good to know. I kind of like having all these like things I do after a long rest. Hero's Feast and like Will's stuff.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm sick of lockpicking.
A cunning disguise can serve a warrior of the Dark Lady better than any armor. That's what they always told us.
Okay. It's because I'm lore here. And for Gortash.
My favorite part. Putting these on. Pretending to be someone else. I suppose that's been my whole life.
Artifact mission challenges. Sharan agents in summary must be trained to deal with conventional illithid and Githyanki traps, locks, levers, and controls. But most importantly, they must be mentally prepared to face extreme situations under alien conditions. Casualties are expected, but that circumstances must not halt the mission. Our agents are to be deep imbued to regard mission success as critical and beyond survival. The Manchurian Candidate. Gortash, whom we believe to be a follower of the tyranny godling Bane, has recently been consorting with the leading adherent of the murder godling Ball. The pair were observed entering the Devil's Fee, where they conferred for over an hour with the establishment's proprietor, the known Diablo as Hellsick. This must be considered significant, as Hellsick is reputed to be able to open gate portals to Hells if Shab and Fees are met. This is interesting because I wonder if these notes are different if you don't play Dark Urge. They shouldn't, right? They should still be the same because this would have happened regardless, right? But maybe those are different if you don't play Dark Urge, or maybe it just assumes that you're Orin, or the story just goes on regardless. What are these?
All right, what now?
Well, hello.
Well, hello.
Simple.
Such a headache.
Come on, Pack Mule. Nice. Okay, nothing really much in here that I care about. Various helmets for people to wear if they're playing dress up. $74. Jesus Christ. What are we doing? That's the same book that was in the other room. Syringes.
Learned how to break their bodies. Their spirits. Quiet in here now. But it wasn't always so. Screams rang off these walls. I swear I can almost hear them.
Okay, so the only thing that's left is these two breakable walls over here. Time to bust out my wall breaking weapon. Okay. Well, they'll remember we're here at least.
The butcher calls.
Okay, well, we got a legendary shield and a lot of lore. Nice. Yeah, that's occurred to me sometimes that they do have relative overlap when it comes to all of the smites. Those are the two classes, especially the Hexblade Warlock and the Paladin, that have all the smites like Branding Smite, Searing Smite. I never use this. Wrathful Smite. I never use these. All these things. I don't like these ones that are like a 30 to 50% chance for Frighten when I can just spam Divine Smite, which doesn't even punish you if you miss it. But I agree with you, it's quite simple. They're quite similar, but I didn't know that going in. Investigation failed. What are we talking about? Shadowheart and Will. Asterion. Where's your investigation check, buddy? Aha. Oh, the button? Okay. Are these guys gonna attack me when I get out of here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Temporarily hostile? Well. You guys want. I'm not gonna kill these guys. I'm gonna move on my life.
Time to push my luck again.
This game's so crazy. Jumped over and he caught me midair like Jet Li.
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't know this. If you have a +3 bonus from Scarlet Remittance, consume it to empower yourself in combat. Scarlet Remittance is from this. So if you kill three people for combat, you can empower yourself. Consume it to empower yourself in combat. Interesting. I wonder what it means. Why is it dash here? Confusing.
On my way.
This is my time. 2 steps at a time.
Good try, though. Don't cast spells. It's very destructive in here. Oh no, a level 4 Grief Guard. Whatever will I do? Oh no.
This way.
Oh no, I've been griefed.
Don't waste a step.
I should have jumped there. I fucked up.
Concentrate. Onward.
Battle favors the
I
fit.
just don't really worry about this too much. This is basically a left clicker. Kazador's Dagger is really strong. I'm using it right now as my offhand. I want Hexblade and Shadow Sorcerer because their synergies both can play in darkness. Their pets will sometimes follow each other. Yeah. Especially with a lot of the gear you get in Act 2, where it's like a lot of bonuses if you start from being obscured or in half shadow. Sorry, pal. This guy is just so fucking cracked, man. Oh. Going for the escape play, are you? Who do you think you're dealing with?
Yes.
Get back here, you! You rascal. Woohoo! Alright.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Collections lockbox? I'll take that. Stereo on.
What now?
Can't break it. Lockpicking impossible. What? Why?
On my way.
Lockpicking impossible? Okay, what are you weak to? Bludgeoning is doubled. Time to bring up my shit kicker. What do you got? 176 gold, eh? Well, not nothing.
At the ready.
Okay, bye. Maybe we should loot those guys, see if they have anything on them.
Anything of use?
Grief key? I think that's for that thing, right? That was probably for that lockbox. Oh well. Whoa. That's the lock. Yeah, that's the lockbox. Okay. Grief key. What's that for? I guess for the front door or the whatever door, whatever. We'll never know. There's no secrets here. Nothing to click on. All right. All right. Let's talk to these guys. See if they have any sort of life left.
What's up for discussion? I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Is there anyone you can go to? Anyone who can help?
There must be, you would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps.
Okay, I gotta let my cat in. Right back.
Come back to me. Or not.
You guys are warm, aren't you? I've never seen her like, I've never seen me motion for her to get down or her not really want to. Normally she's like, okay, I'm down. Let me out of here. I think she's super chill currently. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get some stuff done here. There's a weird thing that's going on here. I'm not sure what to do about it, but the stolen gold bag, I still have the money from, but I was supposed to give it back to Ramazith, and I did. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe because I didn't take the money out of the bag? But I still have the 10k. So I got a statue to build, which I said I might want to wait till I get a couple more pieces of gear. And I'm gonna go do those Stormshore Tabernacle buffs. And I gotta go back to I gotta sneak back into the counting house for one more key. Deconia de Vir's key. I think so, yeah. I didn't think it would be. Chapter 1, when I was doing it, Act 1 felt long when I was doing it, but in retrospect wasn't that long. Like I was looking at my YouTube VODs and I was like, well, I was out of there in like 7 chapters. This one's been like 3 weeks now. I've been so consistently wrong in my estimations of how long this game would take me the whole time. Look at this dumbass Rue. What are you doing?
Keep your distance, darling.
Where am I? What's going on? Breathe deep and move.
Oh, I love your sense of humor, Yoni.
Anyone hear that? No? Okay.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
And then I can just fast travel out of here afterwards. I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any new safe keys. And I don't have Misty Step anymore. That was one of the great advantages of the Vengeance Paladin was Misty Step. That was a nice option to have in the bank. Now I can't really get through here. You just simply cannot get through here. So weird. Why is this not a door? Why do they make it this way? So you just have to use Misty Step. Who knows? I can't jump over with my incredible quad strength either.
I need a quick word.
These ledges are never going to balance.
Maybe Nina still needs a cracked skull.
I'm a dead man. Now the guild master needn't.
Vault 8. That's this one, right? Right? I still haven't got 4, 5, or 6. Or 3 or 7. Gortash is 1. Nine Fingers is another. The Petriarch blackmail files. This is a thick notebook containing background dossiers and all the leading Petriarch families of Baldur's Gate, cross-indexed to show the web of business arrangement and intermarriages between them. A typical entry is as follows. Hlath family Arivistes, relatively speaking, a real estate money, upper and lower city, owns Elfsong Tavern, Singing Lute, Stormshore Row, and a silent partner with minority stake in the Blushing Mermaid. Head of family is nominally the Elder Lord Orthagon Hlath, but in practice, all decisions are made by his business-savvy daughter, Matron Marigold. Exploitable vulnerability, favorite grandniece Holiday Hlath, heir to Lord Orthagon, is an insatiable gambler and owes substantial debts and dicing halls from Stony Eyes to Sow's Fit. Skeletons in Patriarch's closets. Valuation assessment of Patriarch dossier is compiled confidentially by Ser Uktar Guild Bursar. Esteemed Mother Superior, this peerless collection is clearly the fruit of many years' intelligence work and speaking professionally found reviewing it to be personally rewarding. It would also be financial reporting if, at need, the cloister chose to sell it to the highest bidder on the Gates black market. In such event, I recommend offering it to Nine Fingers Keen of the Guild of Course, to Edvard Needle of Baldur's Mouth, and to Blaze Liara Porter of the Flaming Fist. To get your best price, mention to East that you're offering it to the others. If your situation becomes urgent, any of these would gladly buy these dossiers outright for several thousand gold, but you get more in auction.
Just breathe. Breathe.
This all sucks.
Bloody jobs.
Alright, well. Inside the tabernacle we go.
Time to press ahead.
It's so fitting how she's the only one who got Wayward Heart. How much for Stormshore Tabernacle? 4,500 for a blessing. What the? Or just respec at level 1. Or re-steal the donation. What are the buffs? +2 bonus to all saving throws? I mean, that's insane, right? So it's 400 if you respec level 1. Then I gotta respec everyone again. The buff is insane though, undeniably.
Very well.
You have come far, I perceive.
Oh, call me an
How
Oathbreaker.
may I serve you this day?
Damn.
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
I sold him these things. Respecking is a pain. It's not that big of a pain. Obviously, these buffs are insane. And maybe I'll do it at some other point, but right now I feel a bit too lazy for that. Okay, so let's review what's left. Steelwatch Foundry, Enver Gortash, the Murderer's Tribunal, and the Finale. Correct? Raphael. The 22,000 I have includes the 10k in the bag. Man, this is so... I have to respec everybody to make it so it's 400 instead? If I want planar ally, Djinni Genie, Fiendish Cambion. So this is the only one that can benefit from the Aura of Hate. Reflective Shell. A protective shell envelops you. It reflects any projectiles target you back to the point of origin. Whoa. And then Warding Bond is the other one. She gets in the shield. Warding Bond has literally one-shot me before. It's so funny. It's good if you guys like mega tanky against people who aren't that scary. So I can offer a thing to Ball for 1,000, they said, but I'm not sure it gives it to me.
Got a long road ahead. I'll give it a shot.
All right, Ball. Let's give him a little. Let's see what the 1,000 does.
This altar isn't your god, is one of many. And in this place,
make an offering to Ball.
A spark of its might. You offer your paltry gold to the void like a child at the sweet shop. There is no response.
Oh well.
And you know why. Baal will accept
1,000 gold is gone to the wind.
And nothing less.
Think of Ball. Think of blood.
Your soul opens to their divine power. Your father's power stops your heart for one horrible, terrible moment. Then starts.
So that was just for. I just spent $1,000 for lore. All right. Now, do I have the buff? Looks like I just wasted that. All right, well, life goes on. I really don't want to spend $18,000 on the buffs. Although I guess I can steal them back. It's just kind of a pain. All right. So what do I do now? So I got to figure out what order to go for Raphael and the Steel Watch Foundry and Gortash. I think I'll do Steel Watch Foundry. Do I do the Raphael thing last before the Elder Brain? I think I kind of do. It is that big final decision. So I guess it's Steel Watch Foundry time. Am I really going to respec here and have to go through that whole thing? It's like, I don't know, it's not that bad. It's like 5 minutes per person. The annoying thing is the Warlock with the keep and replace spells thing. To get these buffs. The buffs are obviously insane. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, I'll be right back. On to the next chapter.